Feel that heat, and we can ride the boogie. Share that beat of love. I wanna ride the boat all night. Work it in the middle. Sun and light. Ride the boat all night. Work it in the middle. Sun and light. Ooh, baby, I love your stroke.
Left, right, left, right. Two more times, two more times. Left, right, 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 left, full. Follow the leader, leader, leader. Trolls got to go, spreading them lies, trying to divide Avatar Nation. F 'em all day, F 'em all night. We don't love them trolls.
I'm just talking away. What's up, Cheryl the Sporterman? How you doing? What's up, Black Strawberry Apple? How you doing? Thank you for being token. Appreciate you. What's up, Bo 32? How's everything? Let me take that bump out. Okay. This is gonna be a short live. I just want to say, happy Sunday to everybody. Give thanks and give praise to God if you believe in God. If you don't, give praise to the higher power that's got you up this morning or this afternoon, this evening. Also, thank you for y'all who prayed for Mika Baby Green. She says she's feeling better. She's still, in some pain and some discomfort. But thank you for those who, took a moment out of y'all day to send well wishes and prayers her way. So thank y'all so much for that. I appreciate that. This isn't gonna be a long live, but I got some things I need to say quickly, expeditiously, consistently. So I heard what Jay Wilson said about Treecey this and Treecey that, Treecey this and Treecey that. I think no matter what Treecey does, Treecey could say whatever. Well, obviously, if it doesn't, if she don't go beyond the point where it's a terroristic threat. But Jay Wilson, you cannot sit up here and complain about what Treecey says and what Treecey's going to do and bringing in the authorities. Because I honestly feel, now I really don't care about Treecey. Treecey don't see eye to eye. Treecey's weird. Treecey's paranoid. Treecey's got some kind of mental deformity, disability, whatever that affects her rational thinking. Right? It is what it is. But at the end of the day, the truth is the truth, and I'm gonna tell the truth. You're the one that we all couldn't believe. This is the first time we couldn't believe because Jay Wilson says he's a pastor, he's got 8 degrees in the Lord. So we think that he's operating in some kind of fine line that is congruent or that is parallel with the ways of the Lord. So the one time we thought that Jay Wilson's page got hacked, we didn't know what happened. But the first time we saw like Jay Wilson really show who he really is was when he posted the picture of the gas station and the power lines that were directly across from Treecey's apartment. We could not believe that he would even do something like that, seeing he's so high class and mighty and has the ways of the Lord within him. We couldn't believe that. We were just like, what? Really? So now that's exhibit 1. Now exhibit 2 is numerous accounts and testimony on the YouTube streets. We actually seen footage of him going by Treecey's residence, going by her home or her apartment. By her apartment. Countless of times. Joyce has said it, Fire Babe has said it, and some other people have said it. We actually got footage of him doing it. So now he sits up here and says he might want to run to the authorities because he says Treecey said something. Treecey says a lot of shit, but whatever. But what I'm saying is that Treecey really wants to press the gas. Treecey has a case against you being a serial stalker. Now, someone watching your videos is not considered stalking, okay? Not at all. But you going by her home numerous occasions, you putting up where she lives, dropping breadcrumbs like you the gingerbread man, is enough for, you know, the DA, the state attorney to maybe look into the situation and be like, yeah, maybe he is stalking this woman and she is afraid and should be afraid. So be careful what you try to put on people and say on people when you have done the exact same. Many times you don't understand the consequences of your actions and the things that you do, or you think that they are protected or don't fall under the law. He'll always tell you, "Oh, I drove by Treecey's house, but I didn't go by her specific apartment. Who cares?" You still took a dedicated effort to drive by where she lives, just as if she was to drive by your home. Size doesn't matter. Size doesn't matter. So I keep being mystified by the fact that he thinks that he is like shouldn't be held accountable for his ways and his actions. Just like Rico has a case against you for repeated online harassment. Repeated online harassment. Repeated online harassment, bullying, and all that other stuff, right? So we got to be more careful what we do because people are now quick to introduce the laws or the law enforcement into the stuff. Also, people now may have a case. I feel Treecey does have a case. If you're repeatedly driving by people's homes and bringing her nemesis past her home to see where she lives, unwantedly, that's stalkers. That's stalkerish behavior. And especially the scales of balance do not weigh well for men against a woman. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. So quit it with all that threatening this and threatening that. If you don't want that stuff to happen, then stop the bullshit that you do on your channel. Your acting voice. What motherfucking acting voice do you have? You sound the same. Oh, I've got to put on my acting voice. What, your voice that puts you to sleep because you talk so damn slow? Get out of here. Nobody can't tell the difference between your acting voice and your regular voice. Anyway. What's up, Vibes Queen? How you doing? Good to see you. What's up, Black Girls Code? How's everything? Good to see you as well. Let me see what y'all saying. TCC Nemesis says, or NEMSSIS. Now, if Treecey was scared or if she wouldn't be going on the same ship as him, there's hundreds of cruises. She could. No, I agree. I totally agree. I totally agree with you, right? But you got to understand in the court of law that is an event where countless other YouTubers are going to be on that event. So she may say, well, I want to go there too. Nonetheless, I'm just saying, he's talking about introducing the law. She's talking about introducing the law. And I'm just saying who would have a better case. And I feel that Treecey would have a better case. So, no, but you're looking ahead of the game, though. TLCC Nemesis, you're looking ahead of the game. So if Treecey decides to pull out, she still has a case against Jay Wilson for stalking because he's driven by her home or her apartment numerous times and brought her. It wasn't as if he himself was looking for relatives to live there or helping a relative move in, something like that. His sole purpose was to bring people by Treecey's home. What? To gloat or whatever, to make fun of her. And I mean, he even said, "Look at the mop on the balcony and stuff." So, but we're not judges, we're not jurors. I only explain about what has happened. Like I said, if Treecey pulls out of going to the cruise, then so be it. What other evidence can you say that would substantiate that it wouldn't fly? Right? Treecey can stay away from him on the flight. I mean, not on the flight, on the cruise, because she want to be with her friend. Right? If her misunderstood want to go, they can go. If they want to hook up and see somebody else, heat wave, then have it be a reunion. That might be the purpose of her going. It just happened on the same ship that Jay Wilson on. That's all. I wish everyone would stop wasting our resources on internet drama that can be avoided if they steal our phones and be quiet. But then you run into a constitutional rights situation, right? That's why Jay Dunn was able to still be on the internet after serving her court case. Because what I hear is, that'll be a violation of her Freedom of Speech Act. well, not act, but amendment. Freedom of speech is also considered, being able to speak online. So they can't tell you to don't do that unless you threaten people's lives and so forth, like to extreme, you know. But I totally agree. It's going to be another law that's going to be incorporated once they see the foolishness and the waste of resources of people on here who are using the police to get people to enact harm all the way across the country. So it's just a matter of time. If your situation is dealing with social media, or they feel that you're abusing what or using law enforcement as a tool to get back at someone, you yourself may be held responsible. And I bet you that will cut down on a lot of that stuff. But right now, there's a generational void where a lot of people, I told you about this the other day, they want the Supreme Court to sit there and rule about something about social media. But how can the Supreme Court rule on something about social media when they themselves are not even abreast on how social media works, right? Or have a hard time understanding. So it's a generational gap right now in regard to those who are in leadership and those who will be affected by the law. So we live in interesting times. I know that. All right, the other thing I want to talk about is VS and Sirius Baylis. So apparently, VS has posted a post over there saying that Sirius Baylis and her have broken up. If you've been around, you know Sirius Baylis is a very strong, independent. Well, I don't know if she's independent, but she's a strong woman. Um, and VS and her have been tight for the longest, right? I think they share similar personalities. But I feel where VS, and I don't run back being messy because this is not the time to be messy. What I feel where VS is going wrong is that she's using tactics that worked 3, 4, 5 years ago. No, the people have changed. Their attitudes have changed. What they've been exposed to have changed since she's gone away, and so I think she has to adapt to that. That is including how you treat people. Now, I don't even know why they broke up, but I noticed a couple of times where we have seen them together recently is the way in which she speaks to um Sirius Baylis in front of everybody. She speaks to I'm talking about BS. BS speaks to Sirius Baylis in a manner in which she's a subordinate, or where she's like, I'm not gonna call Sirius a servant, but where she is her aide or her assistant. And I really don't think Sirius Baylis likes being spoken to in that way. That's how I feel. It was something that she was telling Sirius, like, still get on your job or something like that. I'm like, damn. I'm like, damn. Serious? I mean, damn, VS, you gonna talk to Sirius Baylis like that? So I don't know if that's what's caused the fallout of just, people grow and people behavior that they once were willing to take or treatment they were once willing to take, they sometimes don't want to take that no more. And I think that might be a situation. And I don't know. I'm speculating right now. I only see by what I can see. And I see that that might be the situation. That might be the case. Um, they said that and pretty much she said goodbye and go on. So I don't know. Apparently they say that Via said she's gonna have a live dealing with the situation. Whatever. Now, do I see them making up? I don't know. Who knows what Sirius Bayless or so who knows what VS has on Sirius Bayless? And I feel the only way that, from what I see of Sirius Bayless is that the only way she'll come back is if VS offers her apology. I feel if Sirius Bayless gets an apology, then from VS, then she may go back to Associated. But time heals wounds sometimes, so we'll see. TSCC Nemesis says you following Abe. She said you going on the cruise too. I think Abe need to just go into a bunker and don't come out in 20 years, and she'll be all right. I don't believe they broke up. It's all for YouTube. True, we may be getting played. We don't know. You never know. She's nobody friend for what I see. Everything is about money with her, no loyalty. Well, that's why I say times have changed. The it's just a dynamic has changed. Things that happened 3, 4, 5 years ago ain't the same no more. That stuff won't fly. So it has to be a new presentation. And some people may be enamored by that form of entertainment or control, and others have grown from that. So Violent Queen says, okay, you better talk it out since VS don't talk to Charlie sending love like that. Well, you gotta understand, she did kind of like talk to her rough when they had that panel up there dealing with race. You know, because she was about to get on Charlie for saying that her play uncle, who she said was a killer, was black. What she said? Black. I think she said black, something like that. So she was about to get on her about that, but I think she kind of let that go. Mm-hmm. You better talk it out, says. See the white lady get more respect from BS. BS talk different to her mod Charlie Center. Okay. You know, hmm, I'm gonna just say this. There was a particular person. I'm just gonna say it, and I hope it get back to her. VS wants to keep playing around with a particular person, um, who was clearly not present during her race panel, because he has clearly said some racist things to black people. They have no excuse. Now, why they want to get on whatever her name was, Christy Misty or whatever her name was. Now, I'm not excusing what she said either, but she said a BET moment. That whole BET moment was created by black people to let white people know that they need to stay out of black people's business at a certain point in time during the live. That's all that was. There wasn't no white person being racially insensitive. It was created by y'all ignorants around here. So how the hell you gonna get mad? It was created by y'all ignorants around here to tell people when to back off, when to chill, and when to disappear. So when they reference what you created, now they race. What the hell? That's some hypocritical ass shit if I ain't never seen it in my life. They try to respect y'all space. They try to respect y'all. They name it what y'all name it, and then y'all want to jump down their throat. That's insane. That was the most insane thing I ever seen in my life. Now they sit up there and say, "Oh, that's an Igor moment." Oh, well, wait a minute. Pump the brakes. But y'all calls it a BT moment. So what you? I'm not defending that lady, but all she did was just saying, "Oh, is this a BET moment?" She was referencing what y'all called it, right? I don't get it. I don't get it. But let me go back to what I was saying. The particular person was clearly evident, clearly not present, and was extending every invitation by VS to be on that panel. But they themselves are clearly racist, right? Racist to the degree where they'll use the N word. Heard they were currently being racist a couple of days ago with what they were saying regarding black people. But what VS don't know, why she sits up there and play with that person, play with that particular person, that man was trying to we're trying to get your ass locked up. Homeboy called the judges' chambers and was dogging you out to the bailiff. It's a lot of stuff you don't know about that dude that you sitting up here playing with him talking about, but it was my own people that did it. No, it was that white dude over there that was trying to hem your ass up and influence the judges and the juries or whoever decision to really hem it to you. And then when you get out, he's trying to play like, "Oh, I'm glad you're back. It's cool. I'm sorry the streets missed you." Be careful of the people you playing with because they're the same ones that try to ruin you. And everybody knows what I'm talking about because he would sit up there and phone call every damn call he did to the jail and to the judge. And that's on period. Ain't gonna lie about that. Let me see what y'all saying. When VS had all the white people playing on Charlie set her trailer ass on the panel saying nothing she will. Saying nothing she will. Well, I think just better talk it out. She was trying not to get embarrassed because I felt like some of the things that she said was being scrutinized and criticized. And when you scrutinize and criticize somebody that's in an when you scrutinize and criticize somebody, what somebody's saying, and they are in unfamiliar territory publicly, it it puts them on pins and needles. It puts them on pins and needles. So I understand why she was quiet because she like, oh shit, they about to scrutinize everything I say. I gotta be careful. Say I can't say they. I can't say them. So I can kind of understand. why they, why she was shut up. But she only came up to, gotta understand, Charlie only came up there because nobody else was coming up there, right? That's what I got. So what BS had planned didn't go all the way through because nobody was hitting that link that she thought would hit that link, from what I understand. And she said, Charlie, come up here. So it's interesting. It's very interesting. The whole China White interview, if I had words of recommendation for that, I felt like BS should have gone with China White before she put her on the before she had her hit the link. Because they could have had a better flow to it and more information would have gotten maybe divulged or whatever they wanted. But you could tell that was just an impromptu. There was no let's talk about this 5 minutes before the live. That was straight up impromptu. So it's just very interesting. Charlie is a non-factor. Nobody brings nothing to any table. She's just a do girl. But I don't know her personally. I know she's been around for ages. And it's a lot of do girls and do men around here as well. So that's the way the game goes sometimes. And that's my 2 cents. That's all I really see around. I'm on and off YouTube. Because things are busy, and that's all I really see. To be honest, in regards to my sports fans, John Morant better get his stuff together. He played for the Memphis Grizzlies. I don't know if Huggy Buccino's in the clouds, but he played for the Memphis Grizzlies. He better get his stuff together. He out there. Dude just signed a mega contract worth, I think, in the hundreds of millions of dollars. I'm not sure. Now, the dude grew up, they say he grew up in a 2-person household. He lived in maybe a gated community. He went to a private school. Now he acting, I think he went to some HBCU. A great basketball player. Now he about to blow it all now, trying to act like a street thug. They recently now just had to suspend him because he was in the club and he showed this gun in the club on Instagram or whatever. Now it was like a pew pew gun. It was a little pew pew gun. I'm like, really? You get suspended because you showing a pew pew gun when they said the gun? I'm like, that's it? It's a small little, I don't know, some small little handgun. But I'm like, it's just they better get him together. I don't know if he's trying to create this facade or if it's the Memphis culture. Maybe it's the culture of Memphis where you gotta be ratchet, hood, street, because a lot of them dudes that's in Memphis, Young Dolph, Young Gotti, what's the other, couple other ones out there too. So I don't know if you gotta act like he's street to blend in or get that cred, but that stuff will ruin your career, and it means that those marketers and companies who endorse him are gonna pull back from him if they feel like he promoting a certain kind of culture or way of life that does not, they don't want their brand to be associated with. So you better get it together. But that's my sports talk. Other than that, the real world going on, it's a lot going on, but I really don't want to talk about it. I mean, I really don't care to talk about it, to be honest. But yeah. Other than that, that's really, I ain't got nothing else. I ain't got nothing else. So I guess the cruise is what, September 29th and all this other stuff. I just feel a lot of shenanigans are gonna go down on that cruise. I really do. And like I told you, misunderstood, need to take new luggage, so need to take no old luggage. It's just, so it's gonna be ratchet. I'll tell you that much. It's gonna be ratchet. It really is. It really is. That's what I know. You better talk it out. Says I'm gonna say this in room YBS 11 up and hit Cookie Monster link. She been on everybody else link last sector, but a boy Cookie. Well, to answer your question, would you engage someone in battle who you think might defeat you? Now, I don't really know that lady like that. I'm talking about the Cookie Monster lady. I don't really know her like that. I heard her voice and all that other stuff. But maybe, as we as content creators, we pick our battles wisely, right? Because nobody wants to be a loser. Um, sorry, I just got a message. Lord have mercy. Okay. All right, I'm sorry. My bad. That message threw me off. Okay, so as we are content creators, we choose our battles wisely. We know who we want to test and who we think we can defeat. You don't ever want to engage with someone who you know may have the strength, the power, the following, or whatever to make you look bad, right? Um, so VS is maybe not has decided not to engage with her because maybe she feels that she might not be victorious. And even if she is victorious, public perception may come across as if she's still lost. Just because maybe someone's persona, their voice, their delivery, stuff like that, how they move, you know what I mean? How they move too. You got to be understanding that, okay, how this person move. Do I really want to be bothered with that right now? So that's another thing. It's just not what you see, is what may happen. Um, no, it was no. It's just I'm about business, and I don't like bias. I'm about business, right? And I don't like when people decide to make things that are business decisions the last minute. Part of business is flexibility, but that flexibility comes when things are impromptu and unforeseen. So when you come to me with something dealing with business that could have been discussed 24 hours in advance, so I could have made the proper preparation and not be inconvenient, that kind of perturbs me because now I gotta flip shit in a way that I don't want to do it, and potentially it could potentially mess up a whole bunch of stuff. Like right now, I gotta cut this live short because of what this person just sent me, and I'm trying to see if I can act. I don't even know. Oh my god, I don't even. Anyway, I'm about to say no. It's woo. Sorry, okay, and it's gonna cost me some gas too. Like, mm, sorry about it. Probably that's why. It ain't nothing seductive or sexual. Just about business. I don't like that. If you had a great idea, tell me the great idea. 24 hours. Don't tell me hours. All right. But Vibe Queen, the way the reason why they may still be in association with that particular person is because they may need them in the future. So people hold on to certain people even though they don't like what they do because of what that particular person can do for them. So it's very interesting. Other than that, yeah. All right. With that being said, Vibe Queen, I gotta run because of this message I just got. All right. Let me just sum this up real quick. Jay Wilson, Treecey has more of a case for law enforcement than you ever will. Even though Treecey may have a criminal past, she's got video footage and documentation of you rolling and strolling by her house to intimidate and harm her. So while you want to sit over there and cry like you threatened like the Pillsbury Doughboy boy, she has more of a case because you've done actionable acts that definitely in the eyes of the law seen as if you're a threat to her and her safety. So be careful what you try to choose on or put on people or say about them. The other thing is VS and Baylis, who knows? We'll see. A lot of people make up the breakup, so it may be an understanding and all that other stuff. And VS, one to apologize. So, we'll see about that. Let me read the rest of your comments and I'm about to head on out of here. I thought it was a. Don't try me like that, Val Queen. Do you know what grinder is? Do you know what grinder is, Val Queen? The only one thinking you funny is yourself. You better talk it out. Says I thought VS was a leader though. Cookie will son her. Period. I'm out. VS, you weak sauce cookie your queen. Well, you know what? You better talk it out. Since VS opens her panel up to everybody, you should hit the link real quick. It says why you won't engage with Cookie and then leave. I mean, if you really want to know, if you really want to know, so that's what I'll say. Mm. I understand, Vice Queen. I understand. But with that being said, I gotta go, y'all. I gotta take care of business. Oh, I hate being an adult. I want to be a kid again. This too much adult responsibility. Woo! Anyway, let me just say this. Y'all know Aaron Carter? Aaron Carter is one of that singer that passed or died because of a drug overdose. Well, why his mama out here posting photos of the dead scene where he passed away in a tub in the bathroom and all that other stuff? It was just, I know what she was trying to do. She was trying to get police to investigate and put pressure on the case by putting stuff public, but it was like, damn, it was like that's the last moments of your son. Ugh, anyway. All right. With that being said, I'm out of here. Y'all just be careful on these social media applications because a lot of people get caught up. With that being said, be the change you want to see in the world. And with this being said, I'm still mad about that message. I got to run across town, and I don't think I want to run across town. Oh. Okay. If you want to, feel free to send a gesture to $ Circuit crowd if you want to. And we're gonna be out of here. All right. Take care, y'all. Y'all be safe out there. Be the change you want to see in the world. With that being said, we're gonna head on out. Bye, y'all.
Oh, hell no.
And let me say this real quick. Babe, why are you over there in your broadcast still like looking like the female version of Dracula? It's all dark over there. You look like you was Treecey who said that she had no power for 2 hours. It's all dark over there. You with the glasses, your Wi-Fi don't work. You almost shaking it and rumping it on the wall. Look like you created cracks and craters in the motherfucking wall. Babe, get it together. Do something, improve the aesthetics, get a chandelier, get some stars or something to hang from the ceiling. Because last night it looked like it was like eviction night over there. No power, no space, no light, no nothing over there. Fabe, please get it together, girl, because you are not looking like the king. Oh, sorry, you're not looking like the queen. There's definitely not no 2K or 1K number. You looking like the queen of darkness. And with that being said, I'm out of here, y'all. Bye. Fabe, get it together. Get it together. All right. Bye, y'all.
Left, right, left, right. Two more times, two more times. Left, right, 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 left, full. Follow the leader, leader, leader.
See y'all later.